What if being normal is just another word for blending in? Most people spend their lives trying to fit in, but some people never really can. Not because they're broken or strange, but because they think, feel, and process the world differently from everyone else. And that difference can show up in subtle ways. You may not notice it at first, but there are certain patterns that suggest you do not operate like most people. You might be more intense, more observant, more independent, or simply harder to understand. So in this video, we're going to look at 7 signs you're not a normal person. Let's get into it.
One of the biggest signs is that no matter where you go, you always feel slightly outside the group. You can be around people, join conversations, and even seem social on the surface. But deep down, you still feel like you're observing life from the outside rather than fully participating in it. This does not always mean you are lonely. It often means your mind does not naturally move in the same rhythm as the people around you. You may try to connect, but something always feels a little off, like you are in the room but not quite part of the room. That feeling is often a sign that you are not built to be normal in the usual sense.
Normal people often accept things quickly and move on. You probably do not. You think about what people said, why they said it, what they meant, what they didn't say, and how it all connects to something bigger. Even simple situations can turn into long internal debates in your mind. This can be exhausting, but it also means your mind is constantly searching for meaning. You do not just want answers. You want the deeper pattern behind the answer. And that level of mental depth is something most people never really experience.
A lot of people are driven by trends, approval, status, attention, or social competition, but you may not care about those things as much. You might look around and wonder why everyone is so focused on things that feel empty or temporary to you. Maybe you care more about truth, freedom, creativity, logic, or peace than fitting into the social game. That does not make you better than other people. It just means your priorities are different. And when your values are different from the majority, you start to realize that you are not operating in a normal way. A lot of people hate being alone. You may actually need it. Solitude gives you space to think, reset, and exist without external pressure. While others may feel bored or restless alone, you may feel more grounded and more yourself. This does not mean you dislike people. It just means you do not need constant social stimulation to feel alive. In fact, too much of it may drain you. People who are not normal often have an unusually strong relationship with their own inner world, and that makes solitude feel less like emptiness and more like oxygen. You are probably the kind of person who picks up on small details, mood shifts, hidden tension, and things that nobody else seems to see. A facial expression changes for half a second, and you notice it. The energy in a room shifts, and you feel it immediately. Someone says one thing, but you hear what they actually mean underneath. This kind of awareness can make you feel different from other people, because not everyone processes the world that way. Some people move through life on the surface. You tend to see what is underneath. That makes you sharper, but it can also make life feel heavier sometimes. Most people accept a lot of things simply because that's how it is. You probably do not. You question rules, traditions, beliefs, expectations, and even your own assumptions. You want to know why something exists, who decided it, and whether it actually makes sense. That habit can make you seem difficult, rebellious, or overly skeptical. But in reality, it is often a sign of an independent mind. People who are not normal rarely accept life passively. They challenge it. And even if that makes them uncomfortable to others, it also gives them the ability to see life more clearly. This is one of the clearest signs. You may express yourself, explain yourself, or try to be understood, but people still seem to get the wrong idea about you. They may think you are cold when you are just reserved. They may think you are arrogant when you are just private. They may think you are weird when you are simply different.
The frustrating part is that you know there is more to you than what people see on the surface, but not everyone has the patience or awareness to understand a person who does not fit into an easy category. So if you often feel misunderstood, that may be because you are not normal in the way most people expect.
Being not normal does not mean being broken. It can mean you think deeper, feel more intensely, question more often, and experience the world in a way that does not fit the usual template. That can be lonely sometimes, but it can also be a strength. Because the world does not change because normal people stay comfortable. It changes because unusual minds see things differently. So if this video described you, comment below and tell me which sign hit the hardest. And make sure to subscribe for more videos about psychology, personality, and the strange ways the human mind works.